Diddy offered to sign Camron's talk show, It's What It Is, but the two never actually met up. According to Cam, they did meet up at Diddy's crib to discuss the deal, but it didn't go as planned. Based on a true story, Cam wrote on Instagram Monday, Diddy wanted to sign my talk show, It's What It Is, before we had a deal, so I had a meeting at his crib to see about the deal. Once the meeting was over, he said, the party about to start. We got up and aggressively walked out. Bub said, let one of these nut whales walk our way, killer. They're coming out this bag. No LOL. Fans were quick to respond with laughing emojis in the comments. Bruh, you and Fifth gotta be cousins or something. One user joked. Another wrote, like, what are we celebrating? It was no deal signed, fine party about to start.
Unofficial girl.
The entire internet is debating whether or not Cassie committed perjury during the Diddy trial. For those who missed it, here's a quick summary. As the main witness in the Diddy trial, Cassie's testimony was highly anticipated. To put it mildly, the mogul's defense team's cross-examination of her was brutal, but she stood her ground and remained composed. However, last night, the tables turned when the public was given access to the trial audio, which was played back on May 16th. The recording features Cassie allegedly threatening to murder Sujit, a male escort. According to the narrative, Cassie believed Sujit had a purported freak-off tape that featured her.
Yeah, you don't have to see it, but it's my life and I'll kill you. No, I will if you don't show me right now. I will you and I will hide you and I will cut you up and put you in the dirt right now. Pull it up. If you have it, pull that up. Because if not, I'm gonna you and then he's gonna you again. So just do it. Pull that up right now. You got that pull that up. I'm going to you. You don't understand. I don't give a I've never anybody in my life, but I will you because you're with me. You're with me in my life right now. If I saw a video of you doing anything that you didn't want people to see, I would show you the video so you could tell me what the happened. You're playing games with me, telling me you saw some now you're saying you didn't see some you're with me. I'm going to you up. I don't think you understand. And it's not going to be my hands and it's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it. So you have to tell me right now, and I'm recording this whole shit. FYI, tell me what the you're talking about. Because this is not cool. We're not playing. I'm not playing with you, Sujit. Like, you saw some yes, you're my brother. Be my brother and tell me what you saw.
This recording is being used by the defense to demonstrate that Cassie acted freely and that Diddy had no control over her. But according to Cassie, Puff is the one who exposed her to this. Cassie claimed that Diddy would use the fear of sex videos becoming public as a form of extortion, and he allegedly forced her to go to Sujit and get the tape. Well, folks, Diddy's trial is reaching a fever pitch. It was announced on Wednesday that the trial will conclude by July 4th. The jury is already receiving instructions for their deliberations, which is incredibly extensive. It is yet unclear whether the deliberations will be drawn out. A federal judge said Tuesday, June 9th, that Damon Dash must relinquish full ownership of many businesses and film copyrights after the hip-hop entrepreneur failed to pay a court-ordered. U.S. Magistrate Judge Robert W. Lehrberger's decision requires Dash and his business Poppington LLC to relinquish ownership of Dash Films Inc. and Blue Rock LLC and BlackRock LLC, as well as stakes in 1996, Songs LLC, Lebanon Improvements LLC, and Ocean East Improvements LLC. Additionally, Poppington is required to give up the copyrights of a number of movies, such as Honor Up, Too Honorable, We Went to China, and Welcome to BlackRock. Unless Dash objects before June 16, 2025, the U.S. Marshal will auction the assets within 180 days. Any money left over will be given back to Dash after the proceeds are utilized to settle the outstanding judgment. This legal setback comes after Dash forfeited his 1/3 interest in Rockefeller Records, which was put up for auction, but didn't help the plaintiffs because of other unresolved government charges. Dash is suing Weber and Muddy Water Pictures for allegedly violating their copyright and causing slander. After losing the case, Dash was forced to pay $117,184.70 in legal expenses and interest, in addition to $705,400 in damages. After Dash disregarded the initial ruling, the plaintiffs asked the court to seize more assets. According to the most recent order from the judge, Dash and his legal team have 14 days to present ownership certificates and another 10 days to deliver signed assignments to the U.S. Marshal. Over the years, Dash's financial difficulties have been well reported. He has been sued for past business endeavors, tax debts, and unpaid child support. Despite his well-known history as a co-founder of Rockefeller Records, he told a judge in 2019 that he was broke and unable to fulfill court-ordered commitments. Dash was taken out of the movie Dear Frank, which is where the legal battle with Weber began. Even though DJ Academics and TDE don't get along, he couldn't miss Kendrick Lamar's Grand National Tour. The online celebrity recently gave fans a detailed account of his experience at the duo's recent gig in Detroit during a live feed. He claimed that because the audience's enthusiasm fluctuated during the event, he had trouble reading them. "Ow, the crowd is weird," he began, as seen in a clip shared by Academics TV. "What I mean by the crowd is weird is that they're mad selective when they sing along. There's other times I'm looking at them and they're dead silent. They're recording though, they're recording, but they're not singing along. And then there's moments that they're super hyped." Ack continued by complimenting Kendrick for the first 20 minutes of his performance, saying he liked it since the Compton musician kept hitting hits. He claimed that even though he doesn't know much about Caesar's music, he had trouble reading the audience throughout her part of the event. "It was high moments, dry moments. High moments, dry moments," he added. Academics went on to reveal that he bumped into Dave Free at the show.